Kentucky Valley High School, head coach Seth Uden, players Haven Deskins, Bailey Hall, Katie Hall. Coach, appreciate your time. Just an opening thought for this question.
You know, I thought we played a good game. I thought we had a good game plan. You know, the resiliency of this team, the way, you know, could have stopped playing. Thought they fought all the way to the end. St. Mary's is a good ball club. Wish them best of luck the rest of this tournament. But, you know, proud of these girls and proud of their effort today.
Coach, when you called the timeout this time, what was the plan coming out of that time?
You know, trying to get a couple looks. Trying to, you know, if we get a good shot on a three, we'd take it. But other than that, we was trying to get to the rim. We was trying to take a shot with a couple seconds left. That way we had a chance to get a putback. We actually had two different chances at it. So, you know, got to look at it. That's all you can ask for at the end.
For Bailey and Haven, and of course with you two being seniors, I mean, what is being a part of this program meant to both of you?
It's meant a lot the 4 years I've been here. I've made many friendships with these girls, and I think we have a team different than anybody. I'm obviously upset we didn't go out with a win, but I'm glad I got 4 years with Bailey, and it sucks that I don't get to play with her again, but I'm just glad I got 4 years with these girls.
I'm very thankful for all my teammates and coaches, and I'm also glad I've played the last 7 years with Haven, and I'll forever miss that and my teammates.
And also for Bailey and Haven, you know, both of you were, you know, you all were part of a lot of winning with this program recently. Just, you know, being a part of a winning program, I mean, how do you all think you can, you know?
Don't go the way you want things to go.
Coach, your feedback from number 32 for St. Mary's Principal, and I'm sure you've heard word on her throughout the season. Just seeing her vibe and what she can do.
Yeah, she's a nice player. You know, she's a mismatch out front. She handles the ball well, shoots the ball well. And, you know, she did a good job today defending around the rim, too. So, you know, thought she played really well. You know, I thought they got up on us a little bit early. You know, we were pressing a little bit, forcing some stuff. But, you know, second half, that was anybody's ball game. So I think, you know, when we look at teams that deserve to be up here, definitely we're one of them that deserves it.
Seth, just talk a bit about your seniors, you know, yourself. You know, these girls have been through a lot with you.
Yeah, you know, you all seen the last 2 years with us. You've seen the success. You've seen us. You all have seen a little bit more. But as far as up on this stage, that's the Bailey and Haven you all know. And then, you know, we've got a couple other seniors on the team too, Mindy and Brooke. But, you know, I seen them whenever we wasn't winning games, whenever we was going into practice and, you know, we couldn't get people out, didn't know us around the state. You know, we wasn't hitting top 10 coaches' polls. And this team won a section whenever we had no business doing it. So, you know, you kind of watch them progress through the years, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. And, you know, it speaks to their hard work and the things that they've done behind closed doors when nobody's watching.
You talk about that resiliency here in the late third, early fourth, where you made like a 14-1 run. I mean, how good did that feel to, you know, be in that position and then, you know, it went down the end?
Yeah, you know, that weight becomes very heavy. And I think, you know, coming out, we knew we had to play, had to show up quick. And I thought they did that, lifted some of that weight and got us to where we had a chance to win.
And Seth, you know, those other two seniors, you know, Mindy and Brooke, you know, what are your, you know, final thoughts on them as a program?
You know, they came in and worked just as hard as everybody that's on the team. You know, we got 12 girls on the team, 1 through 12, seniors, juniors, freshmen, sophomores. You know, these programs that we're trying to build, these games we're trying to win in championships, that's a dedication to all of their hard work. You know, they hopefully one day they get to sit up on this stage, but, you know, regardless of that, they're playing for the joy of it and to be a part of this thing.
And of course, you know, you lose these seniors, but, you know, you all get some players back next year and even some good middle schoolers from Lenore and Dermott. So, you know, what are the, you know, chances of, you know, continuing this tradition of making it to state with the players you got coming back next year?
Yeah, we got a good, solid group, and, you know, they'll work hard. That's what we're talking about. You talking about building We don't want to be up here 1 year, 2 years, and then you don't see us again. We want to be up here every year. I'd like it if y'all could put me a room in the back one day, just because we're up here so much. But, that's a test to these girls, how hard they work.
Coach, talk about this 2-year run, 43-8 record over 2 years. That's pretty darn good. Yeah.
It's not bad. There's some losses in there, though. No, we, very proud of what, and we won't talk about the first year. That there was a few more losses there. But, that just, these girls, they come in, they come ready every day, and, whether it's in November or it's March, they have the same work ethic. You see them, in a tight game like this, scrambling, playing as hard as they can. And then in some other games, regular season game, no cameras are there. We could be up 20, down 20. It doesn't matter the scenario. They're going to work hard. So, that's their mentality.
Katie, you'll be back next year. Talk about, you played state tournament 2 years. Talk about wanting to continue this tradition and build off this.
I'm really blessed to be able to have the chance to be here this year and last year as a freshman, and I'm definitely really excited to get in the gym this summer and have the opportunity, and I know I won't take it for granted because we're losing some of my best friends this year, so I'm definitely going to live in the moment and work as hard as I can to be back here next year.
Coach, was there anything they've done defensively that seemed like they really extended their pressure?
Yeah, I think they pressured us pretty well, especially in the first half. I thought it's just lined up that we've been playing a lot of zone teams. So, we haven't played a man team, I think, since Lawrence County, and that's been 3 or 4 weeks. It's hard to kind of simulate that in practice. So, I thought they did a good job at first, kind of throwing us off, speeding us up a little bit. And then, once we settled down, we was able to play much better.
Any further questions? All right, ladies, thank you all very much.
Thank you all.
Parker, for y'all to take home. For us.
Okay.
do imitations of you till you got here, but you just
Well,
walked.
they know how to do it. Who was it caught me doing this crap? Good job, Anna. Nice work, man. But you know, you saw little Honor Huff do that, didn't you?
Who?
Honor Huff does that.
Yeah, it's the
What's it mean?
Honor
I don't
Huff.
know.
It's
I'm
just
74
it's the
years old.
scuba. It's the scuba.
Oh, it's the scuba.
Yeah,
And I did-
scuba.
you got the film, right?
Yep. Go
Honor
got
Huff,
you
like from
4K.
WVU.
Oh, yeah. I don't care what you do. We
Can you get up
won.
there?
Oh, man.
All that Jimmy Pals.
Oh, I'm actually gonna drink a water. Can you believe that?
You already have one.
Yeah, they didn't have Dr. Pepper
I
for
ain't
you.
no Dr. Pepper. Sorry about the wait, guys. They kept me over.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the media, we have with us Victoria's head coach from St. Mary's High School, Fred King, and players Hannah Bennett, Brynlee Bullock, and Laney Watkins. Coach, appreciate the time. Congrats on winning this in Boston.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys, don't look at me. Here, here, and here. The big three. You've got to have a third wheel, and she came along. I'll tell you what, to win a game like that, after, we struggled, but we figured out a way. You know why? Because they got heart. They're all winners. 400 winner in track, okay? LKC and regional champion in cross country, and Brynlee plays all over the country and first team All-State in volleyball. That's why we won. I mean, Brynlee hitting that shot was absolutely phenomenal. The run out at the end, she passed 3 people going down the floor. Guys, that's why we're sitting here, because these 3 did some great things without me in the last minute of the game. In fact, I think we're supposed to call a timeout if you got the ball. And she did the right thing. We got like an auto. If we think the floor is open, we're going. And Brynlee made a great decision there, busting out and getting the layup to Laney. And Anna, come in the middle of the floor. When she comes in the middle of the floor, they have to guard her. That opens up the shots for her, and also little Landry as well. It's been 36 years. I think it's been like 11 years since we've been in a championship game. So this is big for us. It's going to be tough, but I think these girls have got one more in them. But everybody, the little freshmen, Pritchett and DeWeese, played their roles very well. They guarded people. They didn't have to score. They just had to occupy space, play help side defense, and rebound. Do that. Do your role. Let these 3 people here do what they did. That shot Brynlee hit might have been the most exciting shot in my 50 years of career. And the second one was that layup right down there. And the third one is this one in the middle. I mean, guys, it all happened in a minute. These 3 done something special that last 50 seconds. And that's what you rely on when you got good players. We trust them. You remember the other day in the interview? They trust each other. They trust and they love each other. And guys, it's been great. I have nothing else to say, just these people right here.
Well, I got a question for you.
Okay.
When that ball left your hands, at the end, what were you thinking?
I mean, honestly, I had no idea where I was. I was like, okay.
A foot behind the white line.
I was like, we're down 3. I'm behind the 3, so I'm just gonna shoot it. I mean, I had trust in myself. I had trust in my teammates. If I would have missed it, I bet we would have got the rebound. So, I was like, might as well. Why not? We have nothing to lose. I mean, you miss every shot you don't take. So.
You didn't think you were going to miss it?
No.
I mean, went up to hand, it was right here. And I knew it. I saw it again. Yeah, right down the middle.
Lady, he went off for whatever yesterday, but today 6 points, but 2 of those got you tomorrow. I mean,
Yeah.
it does. I mean, it's just the timing of it.
Mhm.
What did that mean? Just being in that position for the pass.
Yeah, I seen Brynlee going down the court, and I was trying my hardest to catch her and get down there, just because I knew that she had one person on her, and I was like, okay, I need to get down there in case she misses her layup. And I didn't think she would, to be honest. I really didn't think she would. But then she just gave me a great pass, and I had the fear of God in me, but I tried my hardest to make it.
Hey, she's like the Roadrunner. Wile E. Coyote had a rocket on her back, buddy. She passed 3 people to get down there.
Last year we were in the same predicament against Grafton up at RCB, and she missed her layup, and I think she got her redemption.
Yeah, she was
I had
impressed.
full trust in her when I passed the ball. I knew she was going to make it and redeem herself and send us
That
to
was a great
state.
game last year, Grafton. They were
Yeah.
down here. Yeah, we should have won that game. And remember, Addie was sitting with us.
Yeah,
She had
yeah.
we didn't have Addie.
You didn't think twice about passing it off.
No.
She trusts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told these 2 right here, I said, you guys got to do it. I said, guys, you got to do something special, and they did.
In my mind, it was just a normal fast break, so I was like, I passed to her 1,000 times before, so I'm make it 1,001.
Yeah, I knew she'd make the best decision.
Really, how do you prevent yourself in that spot, though, from being the one that tries to make the basket? You know, like a lot of people would just go in there and shoot it, try to draw a foul or score it themselves. So where does the poise come from, I guess, that you have the presence of mind to find your teammate for what was the best shot possible in that situation?
I mean, I knew I had 4 fouls on me, and then there's a smaller girl in front of me. They've tried to take charges on me before in the game, so I was like, if I go up, it's not going to be the best shot for my team, and I might even foul out. So I was like, I saw Lainey in my peripheral. I was like, I mean, she's wide open, so I might as well. I just drew the defender and made sure she got a wide open opportunity.
You were not a happy camper when you picked up that 4th foul.
No, I was not.
You know, with Brittany's size and strength and ability, sometimes she doesn't get the advantage of officiating. They hold, they tuck, they hook. You watch when we play, their hands are down on their hips, pushing, shoving, knees under their back of their knees like we teach. Okay? And for her to be able to keep her composure is very, very big for her. And I'm proud of you for that. You know, it was tough. You were in quicksand there for a little bit, but you found an inner tube somewhere and got to the top again.
Yeah.
Great job. And this one here, man, I can't say it. How many rebounds you have today, Aaron?
I don't know. Miss Mel said I had more than that, so I'm kind of confused.
Yeah, and by the way, Lainey, she got 3 of your threes. She got 3 of your points.
Yeah,
But I know.
I don't care.
But no, you know what, how many she have?
Only
2.
says-
Where you at here?
It says 8. But
8?
what did Miss Mel say? She said 11 or something.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
Miss
know.
Mel said I had
Yeah.
9.
Hey, guys, you know
Just
what?
take the highest number.
We won, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah, we won, that's all
No,
that
it
matters.
really, guys, the intangibles, it comes down to heart and the intangibles. See, what happened was earlier, I'll probably still want to show you, what happened earlier, they were getting loose balls. I thought our people here were doing a good job of boxing out inside. But those kind of people, they're like a piranha when it comes to loose balls. Our guards were running off instead of getting to the foul line. And that's where a lot of the balls were getting picked up. So once we got them in there and not running off, we had a better shot at getting a rebound, one and done. But earlier in the game, man, they were getting second shots. But I tell you what, that team scraps. I mean, I told us, I said, guys, they're going to go out to every loose ball. They're a rebounding machine, and they shoot foul shots. 8 of their first half points were on the free throw line. 8 of 10. So we done a better job. We done a better job of that. So.
I don't want to put an
Yep.
adjustment or anything on your part, or it just happened to work that way. But second quarter, you got Anna in the free throw line.
Yes.
Extended, and she got 2 or 3 shots.
Yes. What happened was we were running some motion stuff early to see if you run motion stuff against the zone, it makes them move too. And sometimes you sneak in and get a little shot. But when that wasn't working, we went to just spread out a little bit. We had 2 good Brenly and Landry, 2 good 3-pointers. They have to guard us. So if they don't guard us, we're gonna put it up. So that leaves Anna by herself, and she's a good athlete. And one thing I told her, I said, when you get it, don't just look to pass it. Turn and look and drive. And she did a couple times. There it was, and she responded very well. I mean, she's a champion. All these people here are champions in something. You know what I mean?
Anna, how confident did you feel out there taking those shots?
Honestly, pretty confident because obviously I knew we were all rebounding and things, but then at the same time, I'm not the best 3-point shooter, so I know that my range is the 8-foot, 10-foot, so I have more faith in myself when I'm shooting at the foul line. So.
That reminds me of a line in Clint Eastwood when he said, he looked at Cap and says, I like a man that knows his limitations. Yeah, there you go.
Coach, obviously you all are excited to be in the title game Saturday, but, do you have any compliments for Tug and the run they've had these last couple of years?
Oh, Tug's amazing. Like I said, they're a piranha. And if you don't have a good grip on the ball, how many times we have the ball and they got it? That was a good. We talked about this. They rebound, especially offensive. They hit the boards, and if you've got a loose ball there, they're going to jump on it. They don't care. And Coach Uden does a great job. And in fact, I think we're going to play them in Logan Classic next year on that January 9th. We're going down. So that's what's helped these girls too. Guys, we go to RC Bird. We play big schools over there, 2 of them in December. Then we go down to Utz Classic, stay all night in a hotel. We come in. We play at 8:30 in the morning this year. Getting on the road. We want to challenge these. We want these girls to play good teams and get on the road, get used to these environments. I mean, where else could you go better than the state of West Virginia and Logan Field now? And you guys probably don't know enough to know, but in the 70s and 80s, my God, they were unbelievable. But we have a chance to go play at those places. Big venues, where you play strange teams. And I think, but Tug, my hat tips off to them. They're good. That's why they're number 2 seed. They deserved it.
Coach,
Yeah.
Coach Hoop said that they hadn't seen a man defense in about a month.
Uh-huh.
Was that part of the, I mean, is that something you seen watching film? Or was you all just doing what you do?
We never played. Only time we play zone if we're up big enough, we're a man. And they were strong enough to get away from us today. Okay, but no, we play man all the time. We don't play zone, because when you play zone, you get stagnant and people knock a three down on you. There's other people can shoot. But when we try to force the dribble, we try to take away the strong hand, and everybody else kind of reads eyes. She's good at reading eyes. All these guys are. They read eyes, and we get picks, and go. Because it's easier to shoot a layup than it is to set up an offense. Yeah, especially against a good team like Tug.
Brindley, I know you don't have a senior on this team, and, you could say, hey, we always got next year as well, but some teams may not get that chance. So how important is it to try and take care of business tomorrow or on Saturday?
It's extremely important. Like Coach King said, 36 years we've haven't had a state championship. So, I mean, we have a good enough crew to do it. I'm glad I'm with these girls, and we have an even better opportunity next year, but, why not now? Why not when we can?
That's right.
And it's going to be an all OKC.
Well, look, Williamstown, semifinals, LK. Richie, semifinals, LK. We're LK. Gilmer's LK. It's a tough league, guys, and we're a Class A school in a AA pod. That's why we lost those games, And we had to play Williamstown without this young lady, and she just come off an 8-day hiatus, and we were within one in the third quarter. But they're good. But we that's why we go on a Monday night clear to Buffalo. That's why we went the night before. Listen, last week on Wednesday we went to South Harrison. Thursday we went clear to Oak Glen. And played Tyler on a Friday at home. Then the next Monday, we get in Boston and go clear down to Buffalo and play at AA school. What happened was we were told in April, my athletic director said, you're going to be AA. So we set up a AA schedule. Okay? Then we find out in June, we're going to be Class A. So the schedule's done. But we end up being 18-4 regular season, which I thought was really good. We lost one we probably shouldn't. But other than that, hey, it is what it is. Every game we played made us better. So we were against it every night we went out. That's why we're better. That's why we're able today to play a good team like Tug. They're good. They're physical. They're strong. All 5'8", 5'9". We got a bunch of little 5'5"ers out there. What we got to do between now and tomorrow, I got to go to the local feed store and find some Miracle Grow. We're going to need it. I'm telling you what, if I was on the farm, I'd have you go out and stand in the horse crap, but we ain't got no farm. Maybe you'll grow a little bit. But, guys, I have most respect for Amy and that crew. I'm telling you what, 6'4", 6 foot. Who in the world's got a team like that in this whole tournament? And they're good. But guess what? I got a crew, too, and I'm very confident and very happy with them, and we're going to do just fine.
Brett, I hate to rain on the parade here.
Go ahead, Rain. That's all right.
That 14-1 run they put on there in the
Yeah.
second half, I mean, what was going on, and how were you able to fix it?
She was sitting beside me. Do I need to say any more? The head was off the snake. And we got a little bit jumpy. We tried to force a melon up in that area, and it didn't work a couple of times. I mean, look, you don't make a bounce pass from here to there in the post. You get everywhere, get a good angle. Okay, we tried it, okay? It didn't work. What we did was settle down. We said, what can bring our offense back is good defensive end. So once you get that defense going again, then the offense becomes easier. Then we had hit some key shots. She hit a couple. She hit the big one. But you're right. They had 14 runs. I mean, but you know what? We still, with the people we played and the venues we've been in this year and the toughness we've been against, it helped us today. Yeah.
Any further questions? All right.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you. Hey, thank you, guys. And one thing I want to say about our people at St. Mary's. Did you see all the purple in that gym for a Class A school? Our community was there. We brought 5 buses, and we had people out there from St. Mary's supporting us, and I'm going to talk to a few of them.
All right, go on, talk to him.
Thank you all, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a good